My name is Patrick. This video is to tell you the mistakes that people do and how to avoid it while writing the snap paper. There are people who are really good at the exam, but they tend to do the small mistakes, and you cannot afford that in a snap paper. Snap is a speed-based test. I mean, you start the paper and one other paper gets over. So any mistakes that you do with regards to strategy, that would create a problem in your entire, marks that you get. So let's look at it. The first is don't focus on individual questions. I mean, students normally focus a lot on individual questions, and because they focus a lot on individual questions, they tend to miss out on the easier questions. I mean, to focus of students normally, okay, I should get all questions correct. So in the process of trying to get all questions correct, what happens is they end up wasting a lot of time on individual questions, single questions. Not realizing that wasting a lot of time on one question may lead to not solving 2 or 3 easy questions later on. So be aware about it. Don't try to focus too much on individual questions as far as possible. You can end up failing to leave questions that take up a long time. It's a mistake that is there. Avoid this mistake. You don't focus on individual question. Ensure that you have the overall paper. So any question that you come across which is lengthy or time consuming, ensure that you leave immediately. Okay, and come back if you have time in the second term. Second is it only focus on strong areas. So we normally recommend that don't focus only on strong area. Focus on the entire paper. I mean, what I'm trying to say is unless your one area is weak, very weak, okay, try to look at all areas as possible. I'll give you an example also. Understand in the exam, easy questions could come from any area. Easy questions could be from verbal, could be from logic, could be from quant. Now, what happened in the past is there have been a couple of years where people who were very strong in quant went on trying to get maximum marks in quant. But the quant section during that year was a little lengthy. And because they were lengthy, they wasted a lot of time on those questions. And they didn't have enough time to solve the logic questions or the verbal questions, whichever. They missed out. Later on, they realized the verbal and the logic were easier as compared to quant. And they could have got more marks out there as focusing on that than looking at quant. So now the easy questions can be anywhere. We don't know. We are assuming that it was quant earlier for the tougher section. The tougher section could become logic. Tougher question could be any other area. So don't only focus on strong area. Focus has to be questions which are easy and which can be solved quickly. Time is important, not only on a strong area. Next, don't miss seeing the entire paper. Ensure that you see the entire paper. Okay. Again, I said it's important to solve easy questions and leave tough or lengthy questions. That is a basic strategy of SNAP. I mean, that means if you're using that, you should be able to see the entire paper. You don't know where the easy questions are. There have always been cases that, okay, out of 60 questions, I was able to see only 55 questions. But when I came out, I realized that last 5 questions are sitters and I could have easily got those 5 marks. We miss out on that. Avoid it. Ensure that you at least see the entire paper. I mean, have a glance of every questions. It hardly takes 3 seconds or 4 seconds to see a question. I'm not even saying read it. I'm saying just see a question. Seeing a question, if you feel it's lengthy, leave it. To ensure see the entire paper so that you don't miss out on anything which is easy. Okay, to understand which questions are lengthy, one should see the entire paper. Remember, which questions are easy, which questions are lengthy. You need to see the entire paper. Then only you will get, right? So follow these rules as far as possible. Avoid these mistakes. These are the common mistakes that people do while writing the snap paper. We'll come up with more videos that will help you with regards to your entrance exam. If you're interested, do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.